Hybrid family, welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to be going over the top 10 must-have players in the game right now. Now, disclaimer, I do want to say a lot of these cards are going to be around the Super Bowl promo. As you know, that this is the best theme team in the game, the best overall team in the game, and frankly, they have the best ability stacks and setups in the game. Now, I do want to note that the NFL honors and Super Bowl MVP is coming out tomorrow, I do believe. But until we're able to know what they did with like the releases of Lamar and Patrick Mahomes, nor do we know the ability stack for those cards yet, which is why they haven't made this list, only because we don't know what they get yet. But other than that, let's go on and get into it. Starting off this list, we have Calvin Megatron Johnson. Now, no, I don't have any certain type of order that I'm going. This is just a straight list of the top 10 cards. But I will say, if this card is the best at its position, and we'll more than likely come back with the card later on in the video that I think that he is better. But Calvin Johnson, 6'5", 96 speed, 97 excel, 93 short route running, 95 medium, 97 deep. This card is still on my team. Not only does he come equipable with a 0 AP double me that's on for I think about 6 to 8 plays, and then off for 6 to 8 plays. This card just finds a way to get open, and like at the end of the day, like I always preach when I do go over certain wide receiver cards, is two things that you can't deny. The shorter players get better run after the catch animations, and you just can't teach height. And Calvin Johnson, he is the best of both worlds when it comes to breaking off of routes, holding on into traffic, and also with that double B X factor, he also tends to make better conservative catches against those deep out zone KOs or those medium route KOs or any type of zone KOs or man ability KOs in the game. So overall, I can't really just complain about this card. He's been amazing for me. And frankly, I don't see him being replaced by any wide receivers yet. Because not only is he 6'5", 236 pounds, he's also a pretty darn good run blocker with 72 run block and 73 pass block. I don't think for the value he is the best at his position. Instead, I'll be giving it to this card right here, Mr. Marquez ValdesScanning. Now, yes, I do know that not the biggest name when it comes to in comparison with Calvin Johnson, but 6'4", 206 pounds, so 1 inch smaller and about 30 pounds lighter, but 96 speed base, 94 short route running, 94 medium, 93 deep route running. And he also does come with the capability of getting a +1 speed from his lighted up token if you do decide to use that on him. So you're potentially talking about a 6'4", 97 speed wide receiver with his abilities being red zone threat and route tech, evasive for 1 AP, deep out elite, and also playmaker for 1 AP. And if you do go ahead and use your lighted up token, he is lighted up short and elite, lighted up slide-o-matic, and lighted up rack 'em up. Out of those three, if you was to use it on him, I would definitely use that lighted up rack 'em up ability. But in comparison to Calvin Johnson, who is going for about 1 million coins still, you can either get this Marquez ValdesScanning for free in your field pass. I don't suggest you do that because we have another card that I do highly suggest that you pick up for free. And also, ValdesScanning is 400k. So at half the cost, you could potentially be getting a 1 inch shorter but +1 speed wide receiver out there. They can relatively do the same thing minus that double me X factor. Next, we have Justin Matabuki, aka Matabeast. Now, this card is currently going for about 200k on the auction block, but I think once you get to like level 46 and you did not spend your season pass, your season 4 tokens, you're able to go ahead, take 4 of those tokens, put them in a set, and you'll be able to get like a choice of 1 out of 10 of the 94 overalls that they give you. You have some playoff cards, aka cards, but the one that sticks out and the one that I think that you have the most value out of will be this Justin Matabuki right here. 88 speed, 83 excel, so not the fastest tier of a pass rusher, But 96 block shed, 94 power move, and a 93 finesse move, standing at 6'3", 293 pounds. Now, what makes this card special is going to be his X factor that he gets for 0 AP. Unstoppable Force, aka Crew, starts on for 5 plays. Now, this is going to allow you to have a dominant pass rush on your outside edge for 5 plays on, 5 plays out. Now, the way that this game is trending and the fact that we don't really just have the best of the O-line abilities just yet, like post up, secure protector, edge protector, these guys with these pre-lit glowing X factors on the D-line is a necessity. Now, like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of them, but if they're in the game, you might as well use them to your best advantage. Now, from this card, yes, I know it is a free B&D card, but this is by far the best tight end in the game. So Kyle Pitts. Donald Parham would have made this list, but I know not everybody had the all of the MCS players throughout the year, so we're not gonna add him in this must-have players thing. But right here, 94 overall, 95 speed, 90 excel, 92 short route running, 91 medium route running, 6'6", 245 pounds. Now, what makes this card elite is not only is he 6'6", 245, which means that he hits the threshold right on to get the fast juking animation, which is not a lot of tight ends aside from like Dave Casper and some of those other young cats like that. But this card is relatively free. If you watch the MCS tournament or you had leftover tokens from watching that whole MCS tournament from like February 1st to February 4th or something of that nature. So this Kyle Pitts should be on a lot of people teams starting. 86 change of direction, 87 trucking, 68 run block. You'll like that to be more. Now, for the people who love to run gun bunch and doing rollouts, that 94 pass blocking is something that Mr. Football 88, I'm pretty sure that's who designed this card. That is what he had in mind when he made this card, to be perfectly and after the catch abilities and also in pass blocking situations. Now we have one out of the 2 players that I feel as if that you should get for free out of your field pass for the free 95 overall B&D card. Mr. Warren Sapp right here, 6'2", 303 pounds, 90 speed, 86 acceleration, 98 block shed, 95 power move with a 94 finesse move, 81 agility with a 93 change of direction and a 97 impact blocking. Other than this man just being a freaking tank out there on the field, and as I stated earlier with the Justin Matabuki card, he gets lighted up unstoppable force. Now you get a lighted up token. I want to say you get 1 for past, 1 for present, and you also was able to buy 1 more through a special offer that was in a previous video of mine. But unstoppable force lighted up, just an overall great ability. You're also going to get that +1 speed and acceleration to Warren Sapp. Like there's no stopping this card. Like double teams or whatnot, well, double teams will slow down unstoppable force for the most part, but the reason why I said my statement is this is 1 out of the 2. Let's go ahead, let's transition into the other card that I think that may have the edge over this Warren Sapp. That would be Mr. George Karlaftis, going for around 700k. Now I know that he's a limited, so you won't be able to get him for free, but just like Warren Sapp, he also gets that unstoppable force lighted up, but he gets it for 1 AP. Now, this is not the ability that you will want to run on this George Karlaftis. What you will want to run is Colossus lighted up. Dominant pass rush, even versus double teams. So even if this man is double teamed by that guard and a tackle or a tackle and a running back, he is going to get the same productivity for 0 AP, just as Warren Sapp with that unstoppable force that is going to be costing you 1 AP. Now, I feel as if Colossus is going to be the better value, the better budget. And frankly, with Karlaftis getting that lighted up Colossus for free, with 95 speed, you could very well say this is going to be an in-game pass rusher. And I wouldn't even be mad at you for even thinking that. 94 speed, 90 excel, 96 block shed, 96 power move, 93 finesse move. And he also gets 2 0 AP abilities, being, I want to say, El Toro, which is going to make his bull rush moves even better. And also Demoralizer, if you can land a hit stick on the running back. Or anybody coming out of the backfield, really. This ability stack really just solidified George Karlaftis at the most being a starting defensive tackle. And there's no joke about that. Coming on down towards the end of this tier list for the top 10 players, we have Mr. Ronnie Lott. 6 foot 203, 96 speed, 93 man coverage, 97 zone, 97 hit power, with a 79 strength and also a 94 block shed. Great run support safety. He is able to get that deep zone knockout and also pick artist for 2 AP total right here in these last 2 ability buckets. Amazing ability stat combo. And listen, if you have all of these players that I have with the Super Bowl theme team on it, they're going to be getting a +1 speed regardless, even if you don't put a lighted up X factor on him. But his lighted up tokens is going to be deep end zone, which you're not going to need if you run that 2 AP deep zone ability on him. Lighted up pick artist, which is no need for that because you already get it for free. And then lighted up avalanche. That could be something nice, but it's so wishy-washy when it comes to the angles that you have to hit with those, with that ability activated. Now we have Mr. Herb Adderley with 96 speed, 95 man coverage, 95 zone, 94 press. He is a card that, you know, you can probably interchange within the slot or whatnot with that 0 AP pick artist or that flat zone KO. I personally run him on the outside with that 2 AP deep zone knockout and also a mid zone. This is relatively giving him side from the 10-yard line up until the middle of the field, and that mid zone knockout is going to activate at every single point of the field, whether that's short routes, medium, or deep. I don't know why mid zone is so good on outside corners right now, but it just is. And the way that he can play the ball, you won't even notice that you're not having pick artists. Now, his lighted up abilities will be that flat zone KO, zone hawk, which I have not used or seen people use on him, and also shutdown. Now, I have seen people using that while running a heavy man cover scheme. So if that's something that you're a fan of, Herb Adderley may be your guy. Now, for these last 2 cards that we are going to be go over, I do feel as if these are the best cards at their position right now. 92 speed on Doug Williams, 97 throw under pressure, 90s for all throwing accuracies. This man right here is able to go ahead and get the God stack or quad stack for 6 AP total, which is going to free up 2 AP on your offense. And he also comes with that traditional 4 release, which you do not necessarily need Gunslinger for, but if it makes you feel comfortable, you are able to go ahead and equip it right here with your lighted up token. That's currently what I am doing with mine. I have lighted up Gunslinger right here. In this ability bucket, we have that 1 AP Hot Rod Master, a 4 AP Set Feet Lead, and then we also have a 1 AP Gift Wrap. And this man has been balling out for me. I sold my Steve McNair to go ahead and pick up this Doug Williams card. That is how much I feel as if that extra AP that you're going to be saving with Doug Williams makes a difference. And so I allotted that to an O-line ability. Some you may want to use it for like a jukebox or maybe some type of route ability for your wide receivers, because, you know, not a lot of abilities just stand out this year on offense aside from the ones that you can put on your quarterback. But now let's get into the number 1 card on this list that I think maybe now is the best card in the game. Now, the best strong safety in the game will have to be this Jerron Brown. Now, why, you may ask? Let's go ahead and check the stats. 96 speed, 97 excel, 96 man, 92 zone, 97 hit power. Okay, pretty average stats, you know, like the same as the Ronnie Lott. I know Cam Chancellor's a strong safety, so why do I feel as if Jerron Brown is going to be better than that Cam Chancellor? One, the price. This card is going for about 450 to 500K. His 6 ability bucket, he has deep zone KO for 2 and deep route KO for 2. This means this man right here will be able to get deep zone KO for 1 AP, and then right here, pick artist for 0. Now, you can mix and match on however you would like to do this, but that 1 AP deep zone KO is huge, and I think he's going to be the first 1 AP deep zone in the game, even over that 96 LTD Cam Chancellor, which is ridiculously expensive. But let me know down below if y'all agree with all the takes that I did have, if I left anybody out, or did I just completely miss. Listen, I'm always here to listen to everybody's feedback in that comment section. But as always, I do love you all tremendously. Make sure you hit that like, comment, and also subscribe. We're on that grind to 1,000 subscribers. And until next time, my brothers and sisters, I'm out.